friends, welcome back to Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen. We are coming to you with some spicy rice cakes. I just added some sesame seeds to the top because, as Mummy Tang says, protein, protein, protein. So, let me tell you friends, these smell so good. Like, I can't even. Oh, I would have added more green onions to the top, but the ones that we had in the fridge were kind of, so they're going in for veggie stock. If you've never had spicy rice cakes, or just rice cakes, you need to try them. Friends, they are just so delicious. They're chewy, they're fresh, they're tasty. Especially if you're lucky to live near a an Asian market that makes them fresh. So look up a Korean bakery in your neighborhood and see if they make them fresh. Oh my god, it's so good. My water. Well, I need to change Santa. It's only 328 days till Christmas, friends. Has everybody been watching my little calendar in the back there? Or have you not noticed it? I try to remember to change it every day, but I forget. So, my package has arrived from Crystal. But of course, it came while we were getting our haircuts yesterday. So now I need to go to the depot. Where did I just put the... I just had the delivery slip a second ago. Because I think I might be able to call them and ask them to deliver it again. Oh. This is spicy, but not like, oh, new hair and it's flipping out already. It's not like over the top. It's a nice spice. If I had added the gochugaru, which is the red pepper flakes, which for some reason, like I said, I think I left them at the space where we teach our cooking lessons. That adds like a hit you in the back of the throat, immediate cough, heat. But man, it's good. Woo! So good. I actually forgot to add mushrooms. I was going to add some enoki mushrooms to it at the very last minute so they don't cook, because I don't like them that way. And I forgot carrots. Like I said, friends, just do it. If you don't have any vegetables and you only have the actual rice cakes, just make them anyway. They're so good. And if you don't like them spicy, just make them with all the other flavorings, but none of the stuff that gives the heat. When I make them for Axel, I don't put any heat at all. So, we're sitting here last night. And there's this tiny little knock at the door. And I'm like, what? Who's knocking on our door? Because we'd already gotten the notice that the package wasn't delivered. So I knew it wasn't the delivery man. We've had the same delivery man through Canada Post for like ever. Such a nice guy. He always knocks really loud because he knows sometimes I'm busy and don't hear him. Anyway, it was our neighbor, Craig, from downstairs. And he's like, sorry, friends, it keeps dripping. Is there something leaking in your middle bedroom? I'm like, I don't think so. And he was like, okay, because he's getting a bubble in his concrete wall downstairs, which is really, like, annoying. He said he touched it and it, like, burst. I can't pick it up. So I was like, holy cow. So we checked. We don't have anything that seems to be leaking. But that being said, it might be going, because we have a rat against the window, and that's where it's happening. So it might be leaking like somewhere inside the pipes. So the maintenance people are going to have to come. And I've told you that we've been decluttering, so a lot of the crap we threw in our room. So I spent most of my morning doing that. But our superintendent is actually away until the 2nd, I think. So that should be fun. Hopefully it's nothing major. I really don't want them having to rip apart our bedroom, but obviously if they need to, they can. Okay, maybe it'll be something else that we can get fixed. I hear them banging, actually. So maybe they're trying to fix it. So there's that. And tomorrow Kevin and I are going on a very special date. I'm surprising him. I haven't told him what it is yet. And he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to crack me up. I gave him a bunch of hints. But he still hasn't figured it out. So, we'll see. I really do love surprising him. So I'm hoping that he doesn't figure it out. But anyway. Y'all do that when you do a date night? Do you try and surprise each other? So, story time! For our 10-year anniversary, Kevin surprised me. With a weekend getaway to Weston Harbor Castle Hotel here. Oh my gosh, friends, it was beautiful. Oh, I'm spilling it on my shirt. We had a room overlooking Lake Ontario, and there was all kinds of sailboats and like, not cruise ships, but like, oh, what are they called? Tall ships. They do like tall ship tours. And it was just, oh, it was so gorgeous. And then we arrived Friday night. And then Friday night we just, I can't remember if because we got in kind of in the evening. And then, excuse me, they were telling us that they could take care of my meals downstairs at the restaurant in the actual hotel instead of us having to go out, which was awesome. So we were excited about that. But Saturday, let me tell you, friends, he had a vegan gluten-free picnic catered just for us. It was so sweet. It's our friends. Their company is called No Harm Done Inc. out of Hamilton. And one of the partners in the business delivered it to us. Hi, Melody and Gray. Oh my gosh, the food was so good. Like, so good. They made us banh mi, pasta salad, and donuts for dessert. All the banh mi was all separated, and we could put it together that way it doesn't, get soggy and stuff. And then we went on do stuff on the island. So I'm afraid of heights, right? Well, I decided that for some godforsaken reason, I was going to attempt to go on the gondola. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called, the gondola ride. Okay, friends, this is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a sky ride. I was freaking out. So the guy tells you to go and stand on this like little mark, and the cars, the cable cars, whatever they're called, because it's on this big long turning thing that goes in the sky, very many feet above the freaking ground. It comes and you're supposed to like kind of hop on it. What? It doesn't stop at all. Holy jeebers. So you hop on as it's coming around the bend, and then the guy like throws you on there, and you take the bar down over you. You're held in by a bar. Just a simple bar. There's no seatbelts. There's no nothing. You're held in by a freaking bar. It doesn't even lock in place. You just hold it. Okay, sure. I don't know why I agreed to go on this thing. Oh my god. I went on it years ago, but it was like an enclosed actual like thing, like with a door and a lock and everything. But no, these ones are like little, I don't know what, like the back of a car. Oh my, I can't even think right. The back of a bike, like when you put a kid in a bike seat, and it's just like, at least they have straps and stuff to hold them in. This did not. So anyway, we go. I'm freaking out. So it goes like that, and then it goes around the bend, and then you start going. But you're like, I don't know, you're pretty close to the ground at first, obviously, right? Because it has to go up, up, up. And then in the end, you're like, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet in the air. At least feels like that to me. It might only be smaller or lower, but anyway, you're hanging for death up there. Oh. And I'm not kidding you, I was white knuckling it the whole way. I'm pretty sure at one point I was crying. Holy cow, I was so scared. I haven't been on one since I was a teenager with Wilfred, and like I said, it was an enclosed car. So anyway, we get to the other end. You go all the way across the island, right? And then it turns at the other end, and this thing goes click, 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 click as you're turning. Well, don't we stop. Oh my God, I screeched. And the guy, God bless him, the guy across from us was filming it, I guess to show his friends or family or whatever. And here I am having like a panic attack. And he's trying not to laugh at me, and I'm like, dude, it's okay, you can laugh. Because I would probably be laughing too. Or I wouldn't. Because I get panic attacks, I would probably be telling the person, you're okay, you're not going to die, don't worry. I'm here. And meanwhile, trying to curb my own panic attack. Anyway, Kevin's doing the best that he can to, like, calm me down. And I think, for some reason, I think we had our backpacks with us. So I was, like, holding on to my backpack for dear life. I honestly don't know if we did, or if they were, like, we picked them up at the end. Because it's kind of all a blur. So after sitting there for, I don't know how many minutes, probably like 2, but it felt like 87, we start going again. And then it's doing this really click, 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 like, and it's like jarring you, right? I'm like, oh my gosh. I really felt like I was going to die. And I'm like, oh. And I'm trying to enjoy, like, what I'm seeing. It took me pretty much 3/4 of the ride to get over the feeling of the fact that I was going to die. And then as we're getting close to the end, I'm like, okay, and I finally start looking around. I missed almost everything that we saw, and I don't even remember what it was. And then we get to the end and I can't because the guy says to us as we're like hopping onto the ride, okay, remember when you're coming back, it doesn't stop, right? So you have to like jump off. Okay, sure. Have you seen me? Do I look like I can jump off? Holy crap. So I'm like, as we're approaching, I'm like getting ready to jump and I'm like freaking out thinking I'm not going to make it and that this thing is going to like bowl me over right in the middle of everything. So fine, I jump off and we kind of like just like hop to the side and then I don't run. Hello, look at the size of me. I don't run. So I go over to the other side as quick as I can and then Kevin's like, are you okay? And I'm like, nope. I had to sit down because I was like full blown after effect of a panic attack, which is not fun. Oh my God, sweating, tears rolling down my face. Like, my eyes are welling up now just talking about it. Like, it was so bad for me. Holy jeebers. The people were asking me if I was okay. Do I need water? Kevin gave me water, but not the point. Like, oh. And then, of course, I was jittery after that. So then we had to leave. I felt so bad because he probably would have liked to stay forever. But, of course, he's so, like, easygoing with everything, no matter what. He's totally understanding when I get a panic attack. So we went back to the hotel, had a nap, got up, went downstairs. I think we went swimming first and did like a hot tub soak, and then we went downstairs and the manager that was there, he came over to us and asked us what we would like because there's like a few different places that you can sit, but they all serve food from I think 2 restaurants in the actual hotel. So, I said to him, I'm vegan and I'm celiac, so I do see that you have options, but is it safe for me to eat here or should we go somewhere else? And he's like, oh, I'm celiac as well. And I was like, what? Okay. He's like, hold on, let me go and get the chef. So he comes back with the chef. This gentleman was such a sweetheart. He was straight from India. Most beautiful accent. Oh my goodness. And very eloquent and, he was just beautiful. And he spoke with me and he said, oh, absolutely. We love challenges here. I can take care of anything that you want. So I tell him all of my aversions, my allergies, and what I can't have because of celiac. And then, of course, I'm vegan. No problem. So we're sitting there and then, like, I don't know how long after, like very short after, I want to say 5 or 7 minutes, the waiter comes out, which is different than the manager who saw me the first time. This waiter comes out, super nice guy, because he had asked us earlier if we would want a drink. And he says, here's your dinner. And he gives me this bowl. And I'm like, what is this? I could have swore that this was just on the menu as like, I want to say a power bowl or something. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think I can have this stuff. And I was a little bit confused, especially after seeing the chef and the manager. And then Kevin's like, don't eat it. Just don't eat it. So I called him back over and I apologized. And I said, I'm really sorry, but I don't think this is my order. And he was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I must have messed up. So he takes it from me. Comes back a few minutes later. He's like, you're right. I am so sorry. He said, I didn't realize when the chef gave me the dish, I thought it was for you because your husband already had his food. Charlie, no, thank you. No. It's snowing out. It's so pretty. So, thank goodness I didn't eat it. The chef comes out himself with this gorgeous dish. Wow. It was so good, my friends. I was so thankful. And he made me a beautiful fruit salad for dessert. Fall back on most restaurants as a fruit salad, but I'll give them that because if they had known probably 2 or 3 days ahead, they would have been able to make me something spectacular. But I was fine with this amazing fruit salad. And then they also told us about this spot up on the, I don't remember what floor, whatever floor it is, where they have the pool and they have the outdoor balcony. They also have a full-on herb garden and they grow their own vegetables and they have their own beehives. And I was like, what? So we went upstairs to tour that. It was really cool. So awesome with this big, huge, beautiful mural on the wall and everything. Really pretty. So I was highly impressed by that. Anyway, there you go, my friends. And the next day we just chilled out. It was awesome. I don't think I'll ever go on a gondola again. Just saying. Or whatever they're called. Anyway. Thanks for watching, friends. We love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when we upload a new video. Keep smiling and stay blessed.